Hi, I'm Akhil Reddy from Bangalore. This is my exhibit on revenue stamps from the Kingdom of Mysore, Fiscal and revenue stamps from 1869 to 1973. So this is the introduction page. So in this exhibit, I'm explaining the stamps which were released under four Maharajas. The first Maharaja is Krishnaraj Wadiyar III. The second Maharaja is Chamarajendra Wadiyar 10th. Third Maharaja, and we will see most of the stamps from Krishnaraja Wadiyar 4th, and the last Maharaja Jai Chamarajendra Wadiyar. So when the first Stamp Act was released in 1869, so Mysore didn't had any stamps of their own, and so they had a contract with the British to take their British printed stamps for 3 years, and they have overprinted them with Mysore on the top of the stamp and used it for 3 years. So the stamps what you see here are the revenue stamps of Queen Victoria being overprinted Mysore. After 3 years in 1872, by Maharaja Chamarajendra Wadiyar 10th, Mysore had their own stamps. So the stamps what you are seeing here is the court fee stamps of Mysore, and the second one are receipt bills. So these were mainly used whenever we have a receipt of sale more than 25 rupees, we need to use 1 anna as a tax. So these are the stamps which are being shown here. And these are the first, this is the first stamps where double-headed eagle has been seen. So the double-headed eagle is the official coat of arms of Mysore state. So these are the specimens of the court fee stamps. So the next page we can see the specimens, mint copies and the used copies of the first double-headed eagle stamps. The same double-headed eagle design has been used for the revenue stamps also. So these were released in three colors. One is black, another is orange, and the other one is yellow. So due to since there was only one printing plate in Bangalore, so they were using the same plate for different colors. So because of that, we can see there are many different colors on the stamps, the shades of the colors. And there are also four different issues. You are seeing the fourth issue now. So this issue is very clear stamp. You can see the stamp design and the print in very clear way, and it also has a watermark as 1898, the year of issue. So this particular issue also has a error. If you see, instead of OF, F in the off, so they have used E. It's a plate error. So these are the usages of the stamp. So these are the first port fee stamps. So at first, India same thing. Even though we didn't had any court fee papers for a very long time, so they have had the same contract with British, and they have borrowed the papers from them, and later they have printed their own. Here you can also see the oval stamps are of annas, and the circular ones are for rupees, and the hexagonal design is for uh, higher values. Here the stamps from the Krishraj Wadiyar will start. He is the third Maharaja on the stamp on whose time the stamps were released. And he is the 24th Maharaja of Mysore. And this is one gem in my collection, a full sheet of proofs. So 64 stamps proof. It's a full sheet. So the same stamp, smudged errors, and the usages. So you can see one stamp paper with Jodhpur stamp. So this was used because the deal was happened in Mysore, and later it was transferred to the material was shipped to Jodhpur state. So for that reason we have both combination stamps here. So in Bangalore there was a cantonment area and Pete area. So for cantonment area there were their own rules and regulations. So for the usage of stamps in cantonment area, they had a special overprint, civil and military station. So those examples can be seen here. So these are all the war fund labels of First World War. So we have the war fund labels for First World War but not for World War II. The reason is the Kingdom of Mysore had enough money to pay to the British. So that's why Mysore government has not collected the war fund label, any war fund for World War II. And these are the die proofs for stamp papers. You can see 3 different values here. And these are the used copies of the stamp papers. So from here, these are the court fee stamps of court fee proofs of Krishraj Wadiyar IV. So the small values were printed in stamps and the higher values were printed in papers. So till 10 rupees they were in stamps, and if you come down you can see the proofs of 10 rupees and later denominations in papers. These are the used examples of court fee stamps, and the bottom ones are the next page is the same with civil and military station overprints. And these are the used examples of court fee stamp papers. So you can see used examples of stamp on paper and stamp on court fee copies, also court fee stamp papers. So this is my fifth frame. Here there is one important topic what I have covered. Hyderabad court fee stamps overprinted Mysore for the usage of Raichur and Ballari districts. Raichur and Bidar districts. In 1956, the reorganization of states happened on basis of a language spoken. So based on that, two of these districts were transferred to Mysore state. So that's the reason for overprint of these stamps. These are hundis. And in hundis also I have a rarity material, which are the surcharged ones. So due to the independence, they didn't wanted to keep the higher values in the treasury, and they have overprint surcharged those values and used them for the lower values. And these are copy stamps. So here also the same. So you can see they have been reprinted. Surcharged. So from here, these are all the stamps in the time of Jaichamarajendra Wadiyar. So these mostly we will see these stamps in post-independence. And this is one gem in my collection. So this is a postally used cover with Mysore revenue stamps. It was sent from Yadgiri in Karnataka state to Bombay, present Mumbai.